Hello there guys, David Toga here, with a little bit of some flapping on. A recap, I guess, if you will, or a review, post-mortem, something like that, I don't know. Just looking back at the past year of doing Let's Plays, wow, is that crazy? It feels... I'm not sure if I feel old or not, looking back at it. But I figure, you know, it'd just be kind of boring if I was just by myself, just talking. So we got a little bit of gameplay going on, some DDR. There's good reason for having some of this going on. I have yet to play anything on the Sony system. It's always been Nintendo and Microsoft stuff. So I figure, well, it's you know, might as well be something. Wow, I love my capture card. It's so great. You saw that just now, right, when it was speeding up and slowing down, because the thing is a piece of junk sometimes and likes to just skip frames all the time when it's recording things. And it doesn't matter how long I seem to be recording things, it always skips like the same, like, 5 seconds worth. It just shoots up double time, like somewhere near the beginning and then always somewhere near the end. And I thought I had given it enough buffer time to avoid that in this, but I guess not. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, I haven't done anything on the PlayStation before yet. And there's no way in hell I'm gonna do a actual comprehensive Let's Play of Dance Dance Revolution going on, because that would involve me having a floor that can handle all the jumping around and stuff. That would involve my knees not crapping out on me all the time and not being able to take the stress anymore. And that would involve me having a good face cam that I can easily use, because that's really the only way you can do Dance Dance Revolution. You can't do it without watching people actually do it. So I figure this is probably as good a time as any to just kind of... So it's something that I know I'm never going to LP, so I'm comfortable enough using it for just this. You know what I mean. And if everybody, you know, gets bored of listening to me gab on, well then, hey, there's some good music going on in the background. Anyway, wow, it's been a year. Like, to the day since I started Let's Play on Donkey Kong 64, not Country, 64, David, come on, you got this going on. September 5th, 2011. I remember I just made the decision to start doing it because I was thinking about getting the capture card, because I'm doing stuff with that authoring group for a while. I'd say at least a year, if not a bit more. Yeah, about a year. Maybe a little more, yeah. Yeah, because Tag was started in about August 2010, so yeah, I'd been doing it for a year, and as a venue author, you know, a lot of the stuff that you do in that is kind of visual stuff, and I was like, well, I might as well get a capture card and stuff, so I can record all the cool stuff I do, and then I haven't recorded anything. Well, not much anyway. And then I was like, well, you know, with all the voice acting stuff that I tried doing before and have just lost touch with due to constraints not allowing for it, I figured, well, I guess Let's Playing at least keeps me in front of a mic and keeps me talking, and so on, so I might as well do it, and it's been enjoyable. I can't say I don't like it. I'm kind of at a comfortable spot now that I've had, like, the time to dive right in, kind of get my head into it, and then back off a bit, which usually seems to be the way I need to do everything anyway. Comes with being old, I guess. I'm not being old, because I'm only 27, but it comes with getting older. There we go. Just kind of figuring out more about yourself that you never knew before. Yeah. And I kind of maybe sometimes regret doing it with starting with Donkey Kong 64, but in a way I don't, because I know it's still it's much shorter than any other LPs I could ever do, and it's not like I have to do fancy editing work stuff, which is good because you know, trying to save money and using the iMovie program that came on my MacBook when I bought it in 2008. You know, kind of really limits my options. So you get to, you know, try and at least do what little I can. These things. Man, watching this DDR stuff is getting fixating. And I want to start talking about that, but I know I really shouldn't, because it's not about DDR. This is about a post-mortem of the past year. And then when I lost, all this footage off my laptop, because I'm an idiot who decides he wants to try and migrate all the stuff to a hard drive and then migrate it back to his system in order to try and what's the word I'm thinking of that you do on Windows all the time? Defrag. There we go. Because I'm not gonna pay $30 for a freaking program to defrag my MacBook completely. Oh, sure, any file that's under 20 megabytes is automatic, or 200 megabytes, or whatever the megabytes is automatically defragmented. And yeah, and with the 200 gig hard drive, it still leaves a lot of bigger things to be not fragmented, or to be fragmented, I should say. Anyway, yeah. And so when that didn't work, and I had to start using the portable hard drive as like my main hard drive, and then my computer fell over, and then it connected on the portable hard drive was flipping out, and I couldn't access more, third of what was on it, and all that jazz. Okay, yeah, enough of that. I'm kind of in a comfortable spot. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Oh, that line right there is so awesome, because it sets you up perfectly for the right feet, like getting your foot on the right spot, so that when you start doing that combo and like it's left, up, right, left, down, right, up, right, like that, and it sets you up so that your feet are your left is on your left and the right is on the up, and it perfectly sets you up so that as you're doing left, right, left, right, left, right, you're gonna twist away a little bit from the TV screen, but it's not like it's gonna completely throw you off. Because you can still peer over your shoulder, and it quickly resets you back forward again if you keep doing it, which is the nice thing about it. Kind of liking this song. Was this Efrain Oval? Yeah, Efrain Oval. Yeah, like you got all these crossovers right there. The left, up, right, left, down, right, left, up, right, left, down, right, which is just I forget what the term the community the Dance Dance Revolution community uses for it, but I just call them, I suppose I'll call them eights. Because what it is normally is it would be like up, left, down, up, right, down, and what it is you start your right foot on the up, and you do it, and it's basically, you're facing left as go up, and you start facing right, and your right foot's on the down, and then you use your left for the up, and then the right for the right, and go down, so that you move yourself forward, and then you turn back around again. So it's kind of like a figure 8 motion in a way. I forget what the community calls them, but at that point when I pointed it out, it actually flips it sideways so that you're facing left when you're doing it, and up and left towards 10:30 on a clock, and then it makes you face out away from the screen for a little bit. But it works really well, and if you do it right, then you can finish the rest of it off, still going left, right, left, right, left, right, and not having to double tap anything, which is nice. Let's play. Oh, come on, Dave. Focus. Yes. Donkey Kong 64, yeah. It's a good standalone game, and it's a good platformer, which is always something I like. And although I'd always have trouble with it and stuff, it's something that I hadn't played recently, not even in a long time. The last time I played that was probably when I was in high school, or maybe shortly after I left. Graduated. I didn't leave, drop out. I graduated like a good person. It was something that it was a game that I would think would be fun, as much trouble as I know I would have with some of the certain mini games and so on. And it's funny how grumpy I get sometimes. With all 45 episodes uploaded now at this point? Yeah, 46. I just did the 46th one of Creeper Castle right before this one. Yeah. It took me a whole year to do that. It's less than one episode a week, which sucks. Although when you combine it with what I've been doing, with the other LPs that I've done, or the one that I finished, Castle Quest, and then Bastion, which is going concurrently, it's like an average of 2 a week. And I am there quite, which is fine. And I've gotten to a good pattern where I'm kind of trying to do 2 to 3 a week. I was doing it for a while, recently doing one every 3 days, but then I noticed that it started getting in the way of ways of recording nights that I have, because there's only like 2 or 3 nights that I usually can record, and so I think I've changed that up a bit, where I think I've spaced it out, so instead of every 3 days, I'm going to go every 2 days twice, and then a 3-day break somewhere between in the middle of the week. So I have 2 going in the weekends, 2 days apart, and then another 2 days, 2 and 3, and then getting another one in there sometime between Wednesday and Friday. Tuesday, Friday? Wednesday, Thursday? I don't know. Oh yeah, and I failed, because I forgot that on the Ultimate Mix, the Kakume is backwards. And at the end, I think Max Unlimited also does that too. And it's been forever since I played DDR, and my brain can't process that, and especially because I play DDR like I'm using my feet. Like, if you notice, if you watch some of the arrows, sometimes you get like extra flickers and stuff. That's me actually hitting extra buttons, like if I'm on a foot, like if I'm playing on my feet, you know, I have like da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Instead of having to go like da-da-da and then having to use the same foot to go to the next da-da-da to start that off, like, which kind of offsets my balance, I'll stick an extra arrow in there so that I can use my other foot in that space. It's like da 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 da, even though the arrows are only da 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 da. And it's not like it punishes you for extra notes that you're hitting. Anyway. Well, I figured, well, I might as well, you know, replay the song so at least get you guys through it and show the chart, and I can feel prouder about myself and remind myself that how it goes. It's the difference between the 16th notes and the 8th notes is so tricky sometimes in some of these ones, and the only way you can tell is if you look really, really carefully at the colors. Because you notice all the ones that are on the beat, well, that like are on the beat are always the same color. Like all those 4 right there are all the same colors. They cycle through the colors at the same point, and the 8th beats in between them are exactly halfway between the color things. So it's easier like this. You know, it's all 8th notes, and then there's that 16th that's right there, and more 8th notes, and then here's a couple 16ths. And they're just slightly different colors, which just makes it that much harder to figure out which ones are which. And that's actually one of the reasons why Bag, which is not on DDR Max 2, this particular game, that's why that one's so hard, because it scrolls so slowly that the arrows are so close that you can't see the space in between it, but you also can't register the color differences between them too sometimes. And that song, which is one of the reasons why it's a 10-footer. Which is like used to be the hardest foot rating until they decided to change up stupid things for Dance Dance Revolution X on the PlayStation 2 for some dumb reason, whatever. Why am I talking about that? Get back to Donkey Kong 64. Yes. Or my schedule. Yeah, now that I'm doing like I'll plan on having a video like Saturdays and Mondays. And that's pretty much right around the days that I record, Tuesdays and Fridays, usually the days I can record, when I actually feel like recording, which is another problem of mine that I have lately. And then either sometime between, you know, and then either Wednesday or Thursday, hopefully there will be a 3rd video by then. So we're going to at least double up on one of these. I could probably do 2 Donkey Kong 64s and 1 Bastion, the other LP that I'm doing currently. Or I could just, you know, do... I could do 2 Bastions and 1 Donkey Kong 64, but they're both actually, I'm pretty sure they're both pretty close to ending. I mean, I've got like 1 more recording session that I can do for Donkey Kong 64, and I know I'm done with that, and I've got a strong feeling I'm pretty close to being done with Bastion. Like maybe 2 more levels or something left, I'm pretty sure, and then I'll probably do a couple bonus episodes showing some of the post-game stuff if there's anything. Yeah. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be doing next for the next LP. There's plenty of different things that I could do, just depending on how much time I want to devote to them. Or not. I love the gallops in this. Gallops. Yeah, stop talking about Dance Revolution. This is not DDR. This is a recap, review, looking back at what you're doing and stuff. So I want to talk about DDR. I would like to do an actual DDR Let's Play, which would be very, very silly to do. For the reasons I've mentioned before already.
It's a new record.
Yes.
Select music.
You know, probably would have been better if I just played a house mix instead of the Ultimate 12. So I was like, well, I might as well do a variety, and this one has the most variety, and it has a lot of songs that I like, and they're all pretty challenging, and I think I can handle some of them until they start flipping upside down on me. Whatever. Yes. I don't know, you know, I kind of laughing at myself that I even do this sometimes. Like, even doing this recap. A yearly recap. Oh boy. Like, wow. It almost feels it almost feels conceited in a way. But especially because I know there's nobody who's going to be watching this. And that's okay by me, because I don't do this for people to be well, I'm happy if people are entertained by the videos that I make, as crappy as some of them may be, because because I haven't been asked to fully understand how the hell iMovie decides to play with volume levels and stuff, because it's got like one bar for everything to show when I'm getting close to like clipping the mic and so on. But when I'm like adding, you know, files in and stuff, I set them to 100, you know, on a range between 0% and 200%. So part of me thinks is I have a movie going on in the background and I have audio going on it, like, you know, when I'm doing my LP and stuff and fiddling around, lining things up and that, because, you know, I can't just plug them in together. You know, I try and set the commentary up to, like, you know, 110 or, well, it used to be one for Dog Counts Forward, it used to be like 130, and the audio itself was just at 30. So in total, it was supposed to be 160%, which I assumed was still 40% lower than what iMovie thinks is the max. But then, you know, it clips like crazy. And like, even though I've set it to like 110% and a little bit less, then it still clips a lot. And it seems like it does that even when I'm not normalizing the volume. But then, oh yeah, you can't change off of this on the bonus stage. By the way, did you notice that Captain Jack's teeth? He's got like a gap that he could fit a couple quarters in. He could smoke through his teeth. Plural teeth, because there's two of them. Yeah, we're going backwards again. I'm getting backwards because my feet are getting all mixed up. Well, not my feet, but my thumbs mimicking my feet. What my feet would be doing. Of course, I'm totally going to throw this off, but that's okay. Because it's not like it matters. I still, quote-unquote, win. Because I beat all three of the normal song selections that I had. And that's just a bonus song, which kind of counts, but not really. And I am excessively using air quotes that you can't see me actually do. Oh my god, how do I get so dumb sometimes? Just rambling on. But at least I'm not playing. And I notice like if I'm playing, I can't focus on commentary, which is weird. But I like doing live commentary, and it gives me, and it saves time because I'm doing both at the same time. It's not like what I'm doing now, where I actually have a free like half hour to do this, and just throwing out, you know, commentary while I'm doing this. And yes, I am gonna play the credits through because I did beat this game in 10 minutes. Well, this video is gonna be like 20 minutes, and I only played through for actually like 6 for that time, for those 3 songs. Plus the bonus song. Bleh. Shush. Yeah. So I'm kind of, you know, I'm not trying to be fantastic, whatever, LPer. I'm just kind of doing this just to keep me in the groove of what I do. You know, just getting up in front of a microphone and just talking to people, and even going back to video games that I haven't played in forever and just enjoying them. I'm kind of thinking that I like doing a short blind LP, and then like a longer normal LP. which kind of seems to be going all right. Although I probably could do some long blind LPs and then do short standard LPs. But then I still need to figure out how to, you know, I still got to get around to doing games from other systems then. Because I don't want to be just the guy who does only Microsoft games or the guy who just only does N64 games or anything like that. I want to do a lot of variety. And maybe one of these days I'll actually get around to like downloading programs so I can record, you know, emulators or computer games or whatnot, you know, off the screen. Because, you know, Macs are nice like that and they don't have stuff that's easily available. Ooh. Konami Sports. Isn't that oxymoronic? There we go. Sports, yes, because it's actually playable in some classes. And that's the end of my spiel, I guess. It's going to be the end of the video, so I might as well wrap this up here. So, yeah, looking forward to another year. And, oh, crap. I'm going to have to do this again in 10 more videos. I'm at 90 videos. That's crap. Well, screw that then. This is going to be it for you guys and for me. I'll see you guys around in some more of the LPs, and maybe things will go right. Later.
Max 2.